Well, figured I'd give this a shot. This is my first video. I don't know how well this is going to work out, but I figured I'd give it a shot. This is the first video of me updating everyone on fixing and slowly rebuilding my Pontiac Lemans. It's a 69. I've had it for 20 plus years, 22 years. It was one of those cars that sat around for a long time, and I kept telling everybody, no, I'll fix it one day. And one day's finally here. So this year I've spent a fair amount of money on making sure that it will run this year. So you can see behind me, I got her up on jack stands, got her covered with a sweet Harbor Freight portable carport that is secured down to my driveway. Let me flip you around and take you for a walk around my car. So as you can see, she's got a little bit of rust. She's got some sweet, now purple tint. Frankly, it was there when I bought it. But, you know, most people that know me have seen this car before. But they've only seen it with flat tires and in a sad state of affairs. Never in any kind of, I don't know how you say it, process of being fixed. So, inside's pretty dusty. I have a lot of new parts for it. Headliner is non-existent. Seats are, well, let's just say crusty. Quarter panels are all, yeah, they're pretty hammered. I threw my new to me big fat BF Goodwrench radial TAs on the back today, just for a little teaser. I got my hood sitting up on the car just because it seemed like the appropriate place to put it. I've officially pulled everything out of the engine compartment for the most part that I need to. I'll probably end up pulling off that fender. I have to replace the heater core. As you can see, there's only one line coming out of the firewall. You know, like I said, I was 19 or 21, 22 when I stopped driving this car. I'm much older now. So I don't even remember if I had a heater, but I bought a heater core for it. So I got to take this fender off to replace it, as far as I understand. I could be wrong. This car was originally a 6-cylinder car. Straight 6 with a 3-speed, I'm gonna go with Saginaw transmission. It was about as base model as it can get. It does not have power brakes currently. It in fact also has drum front brakes on it. The car's originally this green metallic. My doors and my hood are both blue. I couldn't tell you why. Don't know what car they're from. Again, both quarter panels, pretty hashed. Eventually we're going to take care of that stuff. For right now, it's not really on the forefront of things to worry about. Needs a new windshield. I don't know if you can see on camera that it's pretty cracked, you know. But I have disc brakes for the front, not new, but new to me. I have power steering, again, not new, but new to me. I have a lot of brand new parts, bushings. I have a new battery tray. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty crusty too. You know, she needs a lot of work. All the seals are bad. Good news is I don't have any major rust that I know of around these windows. A lot of times they rust real bad. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's got a bunch of dried sealant there, but no real rust. There's no rust around the windows anywhere. What I don't know is, because I can see a little rust in there, right? You can see a little rust, but I'm not sure is if there's rust underneath this. So I gotta take that off, yeah, and see if there's rust under there. So I'll remove the windshield, I'll remove the back window. Trunk's in pretty good shape. I got a little bit of crusties under here. You know, the seals totally toast, but the metal around the trunk is good. The trunk is actually good. I know it may not look like it. It's missing a plug there. In the trunk, you can see I have my drive line. I have the new to me disc brakes. I'll probably end up using the spindles. I don't know if I can get the hubs turned. All that's to be determined. You can see the radiator support piece that actually holds the radiator is only sized for a 6-cylinder. I have a much larger radiator put in it that's all aluminum, 3-core aluminum. There's my new to me steering box. I do have another new to me power steering box, so we're going to try those out and see what works best. I have a couple sets of tires here for the front, and I have a proverbial couple of shelves full of brand new Pontiac parts, thanks to, well, you can see Rock Auto. I got my Hughes torque converter back there. I got my B&M shift kit. I got a bunch of stuff. Comp cams, Butler Valley pan. I also have my transmission and my headers that I just pulled out today. This transmission is not painted black. Yeah, it is not painted black. I'm gonna power wash today and see if I can't get some of this off of it. I have new front and rear seals for the thing. You can see that changing oil in this car was, well, it was fun. And these headers have been through the ringer, but you know, they're Hedman headers. No, they are Dynamax. They are Dynamax headers. They are nickel plated, ceramic coated, and although they've been beat, I think they'll be all right. So that's kind of the breakdown of where it stands with the old Pontiac. As I record, you might see things in my garage. I don't know. You feel free to ask me about anything in my garage. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to tell you about anything in my garage, but you can ask. Yeah, I think that about does it. I mean, we're 7 minutes into it. I've never done this before. I don't know how to edit this, so it's just going to go straight the way that it is now. This thing's going to get running this year. My motor's in the shop. I don't know when it's coming out. It's just getting the machine work done. Sorry, I got a runny nose, it's cold. Getting the machine work done, I'm doing a stroker kit. It's gonna be a 461 by the time it's done. Could be a 468. It really depends on what they can bore it to. If they can only do 30, if they can bore it to 30, that's what I want them to do. 30, 35, whatever it is. If they have to take it more, they have to take it more. So the possibilities are 461 or 468. So TBD, I got my motor at the machine shop. I look forward to getting it out whenever they call me. So, and then I'm going to put it together myself. We'll see how I do with that. I got some nice parts to put in it. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a fully forged motor. I'm having the heads redone. The heads of the original heads to the car. It was a Pontiac 400 from a 68, 69 big body car. And had number 15 heads on it. So originally had 10.5 to 1 compression. I'm not running 10.5 to 1 compression, or I won't be. I'll be running about 10 to 1, hopefully. I'm already gonna have to watch my gas that I put in it at 10 to 1, but I don't really care. This car is for fun. This car is not for daily driving. Eventually, I might like to put it back to a manual, but for now, I mean, it still has its clutch pedal and all that. It does not have the clutch master cylinder or any of the linkage or anything else. But one day, who knows? This car is just going to be fun. I am going to get it alive again this year. I got a whole new fuel system for it. I got a new radiator for it. I'm going to nickel and dime myself to death with radiator hoses and little stuff, but I have a lot of the major stuff bought. I still have major stuff to buy, so we'll see. Wish me luck, guys. I named this channel SSR's Garage. I was in construction for a long time. I still am kind of in HVAC construction, but now I'm on the different side of it. I'm not in the field, and I don't work for a contractor, but I was in the field for a long time, and so I do feel for a lot of the guys in the field, especially right now with everybody being out of work. It's not cool. So hopefully I live in Washington State. Hopefully everybody will get back to work soon, and we can all go back to living our happy lives. Anyway, SSR Garage, because in construction I was nicknamed Sweet Sean Ridge because I was a little bit of a jerk, maybe? Nah, maybe. All right, see you guys later. Maybe.